Good morning, nobody! Maybe somebody will turn up soon. In the meantime, I am going... Oh no! Oh no! I thought something was wrong here. Well, this is clearly the wrong server. Old version. Wow, this is what it used to look like. Way back. Okay. So, I guess I'm gonna disconnect and try restart up the right server. Boom, boom, boom. So this is kind of awkward, isn't it? Oh well, at least no one's here. No one's here to see my embarrassment. Except for anybody watching in post, and I don't know... Uh-oh, Ace is here. Hello, Ace. I'm sorry. There was a mistake. Some stuff went wrong, and I started the wrong server. So, I'm going to be delayed by just a moment while I wait for the server to start up again. How are you doing this morning, friend? I hope you're well. Personally, I'm doing okay. It is a Friday. Ah! Nearly knocked the microphone over. It's okay. Saved it. Oh, goodness gracious, that's embarrassing. An embarrassment. Yeah, we've come a long way from back then, huh? Here we are. We're loading the game. And here we are, we're back in the game. In the same place, but different. Same place, but different. Alrighty, so... Ooh. Okay, let's go through here. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Hello. Good morning, Solbass. How are you doing this morning, friend? I hope you are well. I'm doing okay. It's a Friday, so, you know, got the weekend. It's time to party like it's 1999. Alrighty, so we made it. Made it back over to where we are, doing the ruin. Doing the ruin. Yeah. It's looking good. So let's move on to the next area, I think. So next thing to ruin, we've just done these 2 bits here. I'll get some vines on here actually. Can you do that? Oh, we're in a bush. I'm going out of control. Oh, going off road. Oh, boom. How about that? A little bit of a viney growth. The viney boys. Boom, boom. Done. Okay. Okay, lag. Oh, is there lag? Do you want me to see if I can resolve that? Doesn't seem to be lag to me. Hopefully there's not low frame rate. If I get another report, I will see what I can do, but there isn't really much I can do. If there's low frame rate, there's pretty much nothing I can do, actually, unfortunately. Sorry I was a little bit late to start this morning. I was working on... no, I wasn't. I wasn't working on anything. The Streamlabs, my streaming software had to update, and that's why. So... It's my story and I'm sticking to it. So... Yes, just gonna break this up a bit, basically. So let's just kind of scatter these around. A little bit more broken there. That looks nice. See if we can kind of overgrow it a little bit, maybe. Yeah. And I kind of want to collapse this whole thing. Let's just collapse this straight down. So we'll take the pillars out. We'll put both pillars going the same way. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. What? Is that too brave? I think it's too brave. Let's let it just lie. Okay, and then we'll just collapse straight through the middle, I think. El juego, no el directo. I have no idea what that means. I'm hoping it wasn't just something really offensive that I just said. And I also hope that I said it right. I mean, I hope that what I said was correct pronunciation and not that if it was offensive that I said it right. I really hope it wasn't offensive now, because that would be extra embarrassing if it was. Oh well, let's be honest. No one's going to see this stream anyway, so... No one important. Oh, that was so offensive. Sorry, guys. Nobody who knows who I am in real life, anyway. Nobody who can actually have any kind of repercussions on me. I'm invincible in this stream. I can say what I want until YouTube bans me, and all my subscribers leave, and I become a YouTube recluse. So let's not let that happen. Actually. Let's drop a little bit more off here, and let's break down this side completely. 1, 2, 1, and 2, and let's actually drop that all the way down here, and maybe we can drop these down here. Boom, something like that. There we go. We got it nice and collapsed now. That looks good. So, what comes next? Let's grow some more grass through here. Make it a bit more overgrown. Boom. Drop that down as well. Yes, that looks nice. Looks good. See if we can get some... what is that? I'm sniping away the blocks by accident. That's not what I want. Bee tree, small jungle. That's what we want. Some small jungle trees. And I don't want to overdo this one, actually. So maybe that's enough. Maybe get some grass in here. Boom. A little bit of grass in here. And here. Yes. Nice, nice. Maybe we can go for some more bushes. Actually, let's finish with this tower here that needs to go. Good morning, Yuri. How are you doing this morning, friend? You know what? I'm thinking maybe we can do an epic collapsation here. Should we drop it down here? I'm gonna try do something cool here. We'll find out whether it's cool. In actuality, it might not be cool. It might be lame. In fact, let's do a cell convex. I'm going to take a pos 1. I'm going to take a pos 2. Take what? What just happened there? Pos 2 didn't work. Oh, I did pos 1 again, I guess. Okay, and here. And then we're going to go kind of straight down here. And what I'm going to do... Let's do a weed killer real quick. And we'll just get rid of this guy, who I just planted, but... I'm doing good. It's Friday, so, you know, it's always good. Alrighty. So, I'm going to do a cut. So, that's kind of what we'll be left with. Yeah, that looks okay. So, I need to think about how I'm going to do this. Rotate 0, 0, 90. Let's see what happens. Paste. So which way did we turn it? The wrong way. Maybe we can still fix it though. If we go a rotate, I think we do a rotate 90 now. Maybe a 90. Let's see what happens. Okay, so not like that. Let's do a rotate 180, 90, 0. And let's do a paste now. Let's see what we got. Oh, we stood it back up. Whoops. Okay. Let's see what happens now. What? We're back to where we started. Whoops. Alrighty, let's try again. Let's try it like this. 90, 90. Let's see what happens there. Alright, that's right, that's right. So let's now undo that. So we want to do a rotate 90 and we do a paste. We'll see what we got. And undo that. So now we do a rotate 180. And we do a paste. And we're getting higher and higher and higher here. There we go. That's what we need. Right. Okay. So let's come down here. And whoops. I don't know what I just did, but I think it's okay. So let's do a paste -A and see what happens. Where did it go? Nobody knows. Where is it? Okay. Oh, I pasted it into the building, I see. Paste -A. Yeah, perfect. Okay. So, get rid of that selection. Let's clear a little bit of space here. I think we're going to need to get rid of the trees here. Now, there is a command I can use to kill floating trees. Unfortunately, I don't remember what it is. Deltree. It's Deltree. I remember now. Let's do it. BR Deltree. Boom. Haha. Okay, that's perfect. So now we can just drop this down using a gravity brush. So BR Gravity 5. Yeah. And let's just drop this whole thing down. Yeah, gravity noises. Yeah. Okay, so let's just weed kill this because we've annihilated this poor innocent tree that was just in the way. Get this guy without... The thing is, I don't want to hit the tree if I can help it. I'm going to hit the tree, aren't I? Yeah. Oh well. It's not too much of a hit. Yeah. Okay. So, oh, this is going to be really cool, I think. Maybe it'll be really cool. It might also be really lame. We'll find out in just a second. Okay, so that seems to be what we've kind of ended up with. Yeah, I think that's cool. Obviously, this is far from complete, so let's kind of work our way down from the top here. Just kind of resolving issues that we observe. So I'm actually going to move this one back up. I'm going to move that one up as well. And let's drop this one down. Tumbled all the way down to the base. That's where a lot of these are going to end up, I think. Anything that doesn't look like it's kind of nice and secure where it is going to go tumbling, tumbling, tumbling down. And that does not look very secure where it is, so let's we can half that block. And tumble, tumble, tumble down to here. Alright, what's next? Yeah, those are probably not going to stay there very long, are they? Let's shut those down a little bit. Tumbles down to here. This guy is certainly not very secure, so we can imagine this was just like kind of smashed all over the place, and the pieces just went flying. Same for this one. So we're basically going to have the tower. Imagine the tower fell down there and then just kind of exploded on impact. Big delish. It has been a little while. I remember your name. I can't remember when you were last here, but it was a while back, I suspect. This is rolling, 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 rolling. Just keep rolling, 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 rolling. Yeah. This one too. Rolls, rolls, rolls. Rolls Royce. Who is Royce anyway? And what else happens here? Those can stay, I guess, mostly. There's no way that there would be this big hole here, so let's just fill it up a little bit, and then we can kind of shuffle these around just to make them a little bit more secure, stable-looking structure. Excuse me. That one would definitely not stay there. Let's actually break it into two pieces. And this one would definitely not be here. It flew away. This guy too. And these two can go, and they kind of tumble down the hill somewhere. And these guys would definitely have kind of exploded all over the place. So we're going to end up with a real kind of scattering, I suppose, of rubble here, because it's such a long fall for it. Limp Bizkit, gosh. They were kind of dying out, I think, when I was at school. I don't know, maybe not. Limp Bizkit. They did, wait, was it Limp Bizkit? No, that's someone else. Alien Ant Farm I'm thinking of. Totally not the same. Ah, Linkin Park. I used to love Linkin Park when I was a kid. It was the first music that I got. My dad, I don't know where my dad got it from. My dad got it from one of his work colleagues' sons, I suppose. I don't know, but he gave me this basically pirated kind of discography of all of Linkin Park's songs, and so I listened to that because I didn't really know anything else. I loved it so much, and it's a real shame what happened to Chester, particularly. It casts a kind of a gruesome light on a lot of the songs. You know, as a kid, I didn't really understand what they're talking about. But I mean, knowing what we know now about the fact that he died, yeah, it really gives them kind of an ominous meaning. Cool. And we can break this up a little bit more. These two here can kind of tumble away. And I think that's about it. I think that gives us a pretty flat surface there. I actually saw Linkin Park live in concert yeah, a while back. It was quite a while back. In Nebworth Festival, Sonisphere it's called, which was just kind of getting started again, or just getting started, I suppose. It's like a rock festival. Nebworth is I think where a lot of the where was it? One of the very famous Woodstock. No, Woodstock would be at Woodstock. I don't know, one of the very famous festivals of the 60s or 70s or whatever was held in Nebworth. And so it was kind of getting restarted as a rock festival. So, that looks nice. Let's kind of resolve what's happened up here. These would definitely have fallen down as well. Took a little tumble off the cliff. yeah, I'm not sure which one it was, but it was definitely the scene of some very famous concerts over the years. Who else was there? Oh yeah, also there was also Avenged Sevenfold played there, and unfortunately one of those popped his clogs. That's maybe not the best way of wording that, but he died. So it's kind of an ill-fated concert, really. Everyone who was there has kind of slowly been dying off. Well, I guess this is the nature of rock concerts. Rock stars, well, they die young or they live forever, one of the two. I'm not sure, to be honest. I'm not sure what it was. Yeah, Avenged Sevenfold, a little bit of a guilty pleasure. Not really appropriate, I think, for a man of my age to enjoy Avenged Sevenfold. I don't listen to it often. I haven't listened to it probably for a couple of years, but yeah, no, a little bit of a guilty pleasure of mine, I suppose. I do enjoy A Little Piece of Heaven is a good song. Na 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 na. Yeah, etc. So we're going to take a little bit more off the top here. Let's actually get a little bit of collapsing kind of inside. It seems unrealistic that there wouldn't be any rubble in the middle here. Actually, let's get some grass in there. Why not? You can't tell me what to do. Do what I want. You ain't the boss of me. And we could probably fit a tree in there or some bushes, but we'll do bushes, but later. Alrighty, so I want to collapse in the roof here, probably. One of the vocal samples in this, not vocal samples, but one of the beat samples in this song sounds suspiciously like the wood chopping sound from Darkfall Online, and it's like my ears are pricking up. I'm like, where is he? There's someone chopping wood nearby. Let's get him. Let's get him. It's funny that you get kind of a response, I suppose. What's the word? I'm not sure of the exact word. I'm going to grab some water, so I'll be right back in just a few moments. Please enjoy this beautiful scene of a half-loaded volcano and a half-destroyed ruin. A half-ruined ruin. Guess who's back? Back again. This song's back. Don't tell your friends. I'll get reported. It's probably not close enough for copyright. I'm glad you think so. It's kind of the whole point of this. Let's smash this whole thing to pieces. Let's go for it. So let's first off, let's put the roof through, the whole roof. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Okay, so there's 22 of those. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah. And then we'll drop, like, a bunch of these down here. Guess who's back with a brand new, rap. I don't mean rap as in a new case of child molestation accusation. Whoops. That's not a stab at Michael. I'm just a metaphor. I'm just psycho. I go a little bit crazy sometimes. I get a little bit out of control with my rhymes. Damn. Eminem is good. He's good at what he do. You know what? These should probably be raised up a little, actually. You raise me up so I can be demonetized. I would be amazed if YouTube manages to get a hit on any of that. Let's drop this in as well. 1, 2, 3. Let's just make this into a pile of rubble, actually. And down here, this is going to tumble all the way down. To be honest, it's not going to stay up there for very long, is it? And these guys are also going to move, so it's quite a lot of them, but let's just take the whole edge off and kind of collapse it down a bit. And these are going to go like way down. They're not going to stay on that cliff edge, are they, realistically? Oh, we've got a little bit of a hole here. Wow, it's quite a bit of a hole. Interesting. I don't like that. Let's fill it. I don't know where it came from, but it needs to go away. Oh goodness, I almost started singing the Soul Calibur. Soul Calibur 6 or whatever came out, didn't it? Oh, I'm so excited. It's a shame I don't have a console that can play it, or any friends to play it with. I used to love playing. We used to play Soul Calibur with my friends at uni. We would go to the physics lab to do physics lab work that we had to do, and at lunchtime we just go, we just leave and go and play Soul Calibur for the rest of the day. So I got a first class degree somehow. Goodness knows how that happened, but it was good. That was good. That was great. Soul Calibur. I used to play Yoshimitsu as my favourite. So overpowered in Soul Calibur 5. I don't know if... Well, to be fair, we weren't very good at the game. Not really very good at fighting games, but... yeah. Yoshimitsu had the real thing he had was the counter kick. He could do a real super quick like spinning kick, which was awesome for basically counter-attacking anything. So... Because it was just like, it's so quick, you could interrupt any attack with it. What? They're pretty sure Yellowstone's going to explode. I've heard that Yellowstone is been overdue for an explosion for a long time, and when it does, we're probably all going to die. So that's great news. Also, hello GC. George, it has been a little while. I hope you've been well in the meantime. Let's take... Yeah, no, so it's been kind of expected to have exploded for a long time, but I don't know if there's any new info that's kind of brought that brought the expectation forward. I mean, if it explodes, we're all in serious trouble. Soul Calibur's good, actually. The real strength, I think, of Soul Calibur, as compared with something like Tekken or Street Fighter, in Soul Calibur, the characters, first of all, the characters each have a unique moveset, a completely unique moveset, and the moveset is very complete. It's a completely unique, very complete moveset, like super complete. So, like, with the exception of just a few characters in Soul Calibur 5, you have so many moves. Like, any which way you put the D-pad and any button you press on the controller, plus a combination of the two, you get a move. So there is, at the very least, there are 20 moves that any noob can access. Like, you don't need to have any skill at all. Any noob can access 20 moves, and they're all kind of interesting. And as I say, they're all unique. And that's just to kind of just to get started. Whereas in Tekken or Mortal Kombat or Street Fighter, if you don't know what you're doing, you've got access to like 3 moves, like punch, 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 and kick. Like those are your options. Maybe the special move if you figure out how to do that. But yeah, Soul Calibur. That's you can press some buttons and cool stuff happens. That's kind of the key thing. It's fun to play even if you don't really know how to play it, which I think is a big flaw with a lot of fighting games. Is they're kind of really competitive, but you need to know what you're doing before you can have any fun. Whereas Soul Calibur doesn't really have that problem, so very good for that reason, I think. 4. Like we would Molf. What is Molf? Mold. Oh, mold. I see. I'm not convinced. I think I'm going to keep the white at the moment. George. I've done most of this in white, so I feel like keeping it white for now is the best move, considering we're nearly done. Oh, this is definitely going to roll way down. Rolls way down, all the way down here. Boom, boom. The other thing that Soul Calibur has going for it is the character creation, which is awesome. You can do really cool stuff. You can make characters that actually look cool, which is awesome. Plus the characters themselves are kind of interesting anyway. There's some real iconic characters. Killer Instinct. I don't actually know which one that is. But yeah, Mortal Kombat was very popular back in the day. But I mean, nowadays, it's, as I say, it's cool, but it suffers from frustration. If you don't know what you're doing, you want to do cool moves. That's what you want when you're playing a game. You want to feel powerful and do cool stuff, not feel like an idiot. You know, up and punch, for example, in Mortal Kombat, the characters all do like an uppercut. In up and X in Soul Calibur, each character does something different, and they're usually something cool. Alrighty, let's get some plants in here. So I think we're ready for some trees. Probably fit one in there. That's where I had one before, isn't it? Maybe one on the edge here. If I can. Nope, let's get some grass in here. It's going to make things easier to place. So put one in here. A little bit of grass in here. Boom. Oh. Oh. Okay. Let me out of here. I'm a celebrity. Let me out of here. And can I fit one in there? Uh-oh. That was the weed killer. Not what I wanted. It's fine. Okay. So we'll do a bush. Jungle bush. Bee, tree, jungle, bush. Boom. Cool, cool. Don't really want those kind of clipping through the wall so much. Let's kind of have this running down a little bit, because that looks cool. And we can put some vines on there too. Yeah. Let's have a quick look at that, see what we made. Yeah, I think that looks quite nice. Let's see if we can get some more bushes in here, actually, on the edges of the cliffs. Particularly in this kind of, we've got some quite bare areas here, so let's kind of add some hanging bushes. I wish this was kind of what they looked like generated by themselves. I mean, obviously, it's not that big an ask, really, is it? I wish I could. I wish I knew how to develop kind of plugins for World Edit. I don't know if it's even possible, but that would be a super useful skill to have. And I kind of started doing that a little bit with the weed killer brush, but again, that's kind of specific, isn't it? And it's using existing commands. What? taking and spot on what? What spot? Also, have you heard anything more British than Holly Willoughby taking Ant Spot? No one outside of the UK is going to understand what you just said, basically. Right, I'm instantly like, what? Is it Saturday night takeaway or something? Or big fat quiz? I don't know. I'm not sure. Clearly I don't know enough, anyway. I'm not big on TV watching, actually. I don't even have a TV license, I must admit. I was keeping up with Bake Off, but that was about it. Oh my goodness, Great British Bake Off is amazing. I love it. Have you guys, anybody been watching GBBO? I just can't handle it. It's so great. It's not that great, but it gets my... I'm not normally very much of a gossip or like a bitchy person, but I mean, it gets my gossip juices flowing. Oh, I'm a celebrity. Oh, right, yeah, that makes sense. That's why you said that, I see. Now I understand. Yeah, I don't think I've ever watched I'm a Celebrity. I've watched it, like, occasionally, seen, like, odd episodes when I was a kid. I think that's it. I think I've ruined everything. Oh, no, wait, there's this down here. I do want to get a little bit more on here, actually. Oh. Maybe not there. How about here? Boom. A bush. A bush. There's a bush. Oh, we can have some kind of running down here as well. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. Cool. Looks cool. Looks cool. Alright. Yes. Okay. So, we do still have more ruining to do. We've got this area down here to look at. I mean, actually, before we can even really do that, we need to think about the rest of the path. Like, what has happened to the rest of the path? I assume there wasn't just some pristine white stairs and then there's just no path anymore. I'm just going to add a few slabs just kind of around the place. There's a suggestion that there might have been a path here. And I'm going to bring some of this in. Take a little bit off the edges here. We don't want it to be quite so steep. And boom, 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 boom. Kind of a little bit of a subsidence there. And let's get rid of a few of these. Just kind of break up the path a little bit so it's not as walkable. And some grass in here. Yes. And we've definitely got some issues here because that's kind of weird. Let's just kind of break this open, in fact. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, whole path gone. Oh no. Oh, terrible. Ha. Yeah, my subscriber count did go down a little bit, I think. I had a burst of viewership on the Dragon video, which brought it up a bit, and then it steadily drops, I think. Partly, I think it's a lot of closed accounts. The account closed, so I'm kind of hovering around the same level, about 42, for almost 43,000. I don't really pay too much attention to it, truth be told, because it's not moving, so not much to say about it. I have a video ready to go, but I'm kind of nervous about releasing it because I want it to do well. I don't want it to flop, so I've been kind of procrastinating, trying to figure out how to launch it to maximum effect, and have resulted in me just not launching it. So I should definitely do that. Maybe I'll do that this weekend, actually. I think Yuri's seen it, so Yuri can give you the hot takes on whether or not it's good. I'm sure Yuri's going to say, yes, yes, best video EU. Oh wait, no, Yuri's a Russian, so he would say, da, this is best video in Russia. da. I'm pretty sure that's what Yuri sounds like. Is that what you sound like, Yuri? Confirm or deny? What do you say? Yeah, that's what I thought. You said yep, but I'm not sure whether or not it was to my offensive accent or... Oh yes, no it was, okay, good. Where are you from, George? I think you've told me before. I can do your accent if you want, so provided it's one of the few accents that I can do. This is right sound for da. Do swadania, comrade. Oh yeah, sure. No, I know. My fans are gonna love it, but I need to hit. Like, I need to get like scatshot on this. Like, I want to be successful. Well, I mean, I should give up with the notion that my Minecraft channel is going to be wildly successful, really. But you know, it hurts to spend a lot of time on something and then release it and have it kind of flop. So, not that, I mean, I don't know. Again, it's kind of a it's not really meaningful, is it? Like, whether or not the YouTube algorithm picks up my video and likes it, I suppose. But yeah, I don't know. It's a difficult thing, isn't it? So you know, I want the benefit of having lots of views, even though I know realistically that that's basically based on nothing. It's just, you know, whether or not the YouTube algorithm happens to pick it up. Anyway, yeah, I guess I'll release it this weekend. Maybe I should do some promotion for it. I'm gonna put it on Reddit because that seems to be my best source of traffic. I actually got banned from Reddit once, from the Minecraft subreddit for being too popular, which sucked. I think it was for being too popular. They thought that I was brigading, maybe. But yeah, they banned me from the Minecraft subreddit. They banned my post that Iceman was doing extremely well, and then it got just removed. It would have been on the... If Minecraft was eligible for the front page of Reddit, it would have been on the front page of Reddit. But Minecraft is not, or is/was not eligible for the front page of Reddit at that point, and so it couldn't. But what? I'm inside a building now. Yeah, okay. So we kind of ruined this a little bit, which is what we were aiming to do. We're trying to ruin this, so that gives us like a little bit of a route. Try putting stairs on an angle. Oh, you mean like you mean like this maybe? What? No. I am making a very large construction here. Nankurunasi. At the moment I'm working on this these ruins here. Next to a volcano. Next to it's on an island, so I'm working on an island. Actually, you guys may not have seen this. Let me show you a quick over here. I have a little map of the island. We can see where we are. Where is it? I know some of you haven't seen this. I did it yesterday. Here it is. Aha. It's a very small map. I didn't realise... I don't really know much about maps in Minecraft, so I kind of made a bit of a mistake, but... There we go. So, here is the volcano. Here's the area that I'm just working on. This is obviously the tropical bay. Down here, this is Peaceful Valley. We've got the mountain range here. Yeah, and various other stuff. Anyway. There's not really that much to see. It's such a small map. I should have made a bit of a bigger map, actually. So, I don't want to put any like vines and stuff on this area because it's so close to the sea. I feel like there wouldn't be vines on it in the same way. Yeah, I see what you mean, George. It's not a bad idea, actually. I should probably have been doing it elsewhere. There aren't really that many flat walls in this build, so it's kind of difficult to find a place to do it. Like here, perhaps? Or like this. Yeah, I think that looks kind of cool, actually. Good call. Good call, George. Yeah, no, that was the plan, to make it so that it would fit in the rotation, and it did just about, as you can see in the video. Well, we shouldn't spoil, we shouldn't tease everybody by talking about the video that they can't see. Save it for the video. Alrighty, so I think the stairs here are done. We got this building next. How am I going to do this? So I don't want it to be kind of ruined. I don't want it to be overgrown in the same way as the others. Yeah, it feels like teasing otherwise. It's not fair. Not fair on the poor noobs who haven't seen it. But I'll release it this weekend, and then we can have a discussion. You know, you can do YouTube viewing parties or something. YouTube, what is it called? Premieres. So maybe I'll try that. I'm sure I'll be very excited to watch it with the 3 people who turn up for the premiere. But it might get a few more. I don't know. I don't know how the premieres work, to be honest. I think I might leave this a bit more complete, actually. Just to kind of collapse the top a little bit. Yeah, that's a good call. You are very useful for little hints, George. You should come here more often and give me more hints, because you do have some pretty good ideas on I think you have a good uh-oh. Whoa, undo that. Hit with a gravity brush. No, again. You have some great. Yeah, I think you must be a good builder in Minecraft. That's my inkling, because you have some good ideas for sure. Yes, and let's take a couple more out here. One here, and we'll drop one in here. And we should probably take some more of the roof off here. Oops. Just drop it kind of down onto the ground here. Like that, maybe? Yeah, that looks pretty cool. And just going to take a few more out. Stairs there. Yes. Can this area go or not? I don't want to put the roof through completely. Yeah, I don't know. I could probably handle that, to be honest. But I don't want to. The thing is, I don't want to play favorites. I don't want to invite some people into the server, because then everyone will want to join, basically. But, I mean, that I could handle, I think. I don't think I could handle somebody trying to, you know, kind of build alongside, as it were. Because I'm just such a diva. That's the problem. I can't handle anybody stepping on my toes, getting in my limelight. It's all mine. Oh, this kind of reminds me, actually, looking like this. This reminds me of kind of Victorian seaside resorts. Particularly a place I used to live, or near to a place where I lived, was this town, Saltburn. Saltburn by the sea. Oh gosh, it was a Victorian tourist resort, but it's on. This was back in the days, obviously, before cheap flights and before flights at all, in fact. So railway was the way to go, and people would go out to the seaside, and Saltburn is on the northeast coast of the UK, so it is extremely cold. Not extremely cold, but I mean it's not a place for a seaside resort. But yeah, so it had these kind of ruined structures. They were built as ruins, but then they'd kind of become even more ruined because they were built as ruins for the Victorians to enjoy. Oh, I've just realised I've built a floor over the debris that I'd already dumped down here, so that was kind of dumb, wasn't it? Whoops. So let's just kind of machine some more debris to go in here. And boom, boom. Yes, that was kind of what I was getting from this. These kind of really fake-looking neoclassical building, like kind of cheaply made, and it's actually a ruin, but not maybe necessarily intended to be a ruin in the way that it is. Like it's a modern day ruin and not an ancient ruin. Like covered in graffiti and you know, bits of debris and rubbish and stuff lying around. Boom. Take a little bit off there. Let's collapse out this pillar actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. I want this one to go here. 3, 4, 5, 6. And we actually didn't complete this by the look of it. We just kind of left it. So let's kind of complete that a little bit. At least let's put a lip on it. I think it needs a lip. Lips. Yeah, it's a little bit better. Cool. And maybe we can collapse out 1 or 2 more of these pillars. Let's bring this one inside. 1 and 2. There's actually a cool video from Saltburn. There was a bridge. It was the Halfpenny Bridge. Because you had to pay a halfpenny to go on it. The halfpenny is a half a penny. And the Halfpenny Bridge was built, and it was thought that it was going to be great, and it was going to be worthwhile, and... Alright, see you later. It was going to be great, it was going to open up new building areas and stuff, and nobody ever used the Halfpenny Bridge, it was useless. And it was very expensive, it's all wrought iron, beautiful building, but I mean it was super expensive to build, and then it was very expensive to maintain it. And in the end, they blew it up in the 70s. They dynamited a beautiful Victorian bridge because it was too expensive to keep. And so there's a great video of them dynamiting the Halfpenny Bridge. Kind of a shame, but thus is the way of the world. Industrial decline is the story of the Northeast. Alright, let's take one of these out as well. How about this one? Oh, so we'll dump this. It goes straight into the water. So 1, 2, 3. Boom. Cool. That looks a bit better, I think. And maybe we can drop out a little bit here. Get rid of a couple of those. Boom, boom. Boom, 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 and boom. Nice. Okay. I think we can leave that as is. I think that's good enough. Just nice and ruined. Not too ruined though. Ruined. 1, 2, 1, 2, and 3 is down here. And yes, let's just get something like that in there. Yes, I like that. So this one here, this is going to be beautiful when it's done. I'm going to overgrow this with a bunch of... I'm assuming that, yeah, it does go straight into the build. So let's just kind of fully overgrow this with some bushes. I know I said I wasn't going to do bushes down here, but I don't care. I'm not consistent. I don't have to be consistent. This is my world. I do what I want here. You have no power here, Gandalf Greyheim. I'm not Saruman, and this is not Rohan, so I don't know what I'm saying, to be honest. So, real talk, why did Tolkien name Saruman so close to Sauron? Like, the two villains have the same name? And they have two towers as well? Really? I mean, it's fine, but just a bit weird. Hello. Good morning, friend. Okay, so let's get some... I think we'll go for bushes and things down here, so we'll just make this a lot more... bushy. I suppose is the word I'm looking for. Wow, this area here really didn't have a lot of TLC put on it, did it? I think we're going to need to go for... Whoa, what is down here? Does this go anywhere? What? Yeah, I think it goes under the map. Yes, it does. Okay. So, let's go for some rocks in here. BR, rock, stone. Nope. We're going to do stone 3, maybe. 5. Let's try that. What's stone 3? Yeah, that'll work. So we just kind of plug this gap up a little bit with some rocks. And bish bash bosh, and we have filled that up. Boom. Easy. Easy. Easy money. You know what? I've changed my mind. We're not going to do that. We're going to do something else. We're going to put a beach in here. Because I kind of like the way that it looks. To have a little beach. Okay. So here's how I'm going to do that. Let's clear out a little bit of space here. And basically just going to cut out a little area for the beach to go into. By hand, it's probably not the best way to do this. But I'm doing it now, so just try and stop me. Is that a quote from The Mask? I don't have to know what I'm referencing. Actually, maybe I do. I don't know. Legally speaking, is that required? No, I guess not. Let's get a cat. This is a real mess now. I could probably do this a bit quicker using a tool. Let's use a tool. BR Rock Air 3. There we go. Yes, and let's push this back a little more as well. And there we are. Yes, I think that works. Okay, so how am I going to do this? We're going to do a BR... Nope, we're not going to do a BR. We're going to do a cell convex. So this will let us select a odd shape. And we're going to use / cell convex. And we're going to select the starting point here. And then we're going to... Let's run quickly along the base here, just to make sure we've got kind of the base selected. And... So we've got the lowest level, as it were, filled out. And then we're going to kind of select the edges. So back here maybe. And up to here. Yes, I think that works. And then what we're going to do is go replace sand. Boom. And as if by magic, a beach appears. Now, it's not a perfect beach by any stretch, but it is very close to the beach that we want, the beach that we deserve, beach that was promised. Whoops. Okay. What? Really? Okay, cool. And let's bring this up a little bit. So just gonna kind of fill in the edges here, and there will be some subsidence of the sand a little bit, but that's okay. The sand is fine to do whatever it wants, so long as it kind of sits nice and flat. That's all I really care about. Boom. Nice, I like this actually, it looks cool. Little inlet almost. Not really an inlet, but sandy, tiny little narrow sandy beach. I don't know what the technical term for this would be, or if such a thing is even really possible. I think it is though. I guess just a beach. It's just a small beach. And let's get rid of the grass in here. Bring this around the side a little bit. There we go. And boom, all the way up. And that will do nicely, I think. Let's just kind of fill this in a little bit. There's not much here, but that could potentially be a thing at some point, maybe. And this weird step that we've got going on here has to go. I don't know why that's even there, actually. Boom. Cool. Nice. Just adds a little bit more detail to a place that was previously just unloved. So that's nice. It now looks a bit loved. So that's good. That's what we want from our terrain. We want our terrain to feel equally loved. Nice. That's gonna look cool. Yeah, I think that's a good call. I'm just noticing actually we got a weird thing with the sand here, so maybe we can kind of fill that in a little bit. Actually, it's nearly time for me to go. So let's have a quick look at what we did today, which wasn't actually too much. We ruined some stuff, and hopefully it looks a little bit better now. Oh, that's cool. That's a stroke of genius there, even if I say so myself, to add that little kind of covered beach. Nice. So what did we do today? Started with this building at the top here, which is now well and truly ruined, and this down here is looking pretty ruined. This bit here is not looking ruined. So let's make it look a little bit more ruined. Like that. Yeah, that looks a bit better. Okay. Yeah. So still more work to be done, but we're getting there. Looking good. And then we'll be able to move on to the rest of the volcano, I suppose. I think the volcano is mostly done, actually. I don't know, is there more to be done here? I'm not sure there really is much more to do on the volcano. I mean, I think going over it by hand a little bit, just to kind of consolidate what we have and smooth a little bit is probably a good idea. Yeah, this is looking pretty good. We need to put in smoke clouds as well, which is going to be fun. Big clouds of smoke and steam, particularly. I think steam I'll make with webs, maybe. Smoke with stained glass, maybe. I'm not sure. Figure it out. Oh. Stretching. Got the ashes here as well. I need to remember to do something with that. This little area here needs a bit of work. So plenty more to be getting on with. What level will the water go to? Yeah. Water will be kind of up to this level, I think. Oh, right, we've marked it actually. I've marked the water level. But yeah, that should look nice, I think. Anyway, I'm going to call it a day at that, and I will be back on Monday, I think. Not tomorrow, but Monday. Yes. Oh, gosh. Okay. Thanks for watching. Especially if you made it to the end. Thanks for, nice to chat with you again, Yuri. And, I will see you guys on Monday when I'm doing Starbound again. And hopefully, maybe actually watch out this weekend for a video. And if you do see a video, I'm not allowed to say this, but do support me on Reddit because it helps a lot. I'm not supposed to say that because it counts as brigading, so don't do that actually. But those all critical first moments are very important for a Reddit post. Anyway, I'm going to say thanks and bye. Bye 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 bye. Bye 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 bye.